All right. Oh, uh-oh. Yikes. Uh-oh. I don't really ever teach you in school how to set up a camera inside your shower. Well, hello friends. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back yet again to my teeny tiny shower. If you are new here, if you have not joined the party and you are on a curly or a wavy hair journey or you just like these kind of videos, please join the party. Please subscribe, click the bell so you can get the notifications. And also, if this kind of content is your jam, well, I have a whole playlist of curly and wavy hair content featuring some of my successes throughout this journey and definitely all of my failures, and there have been a lot of them. So I started the curly hair journey about a year and a half ago, and silly me, I thought like, oh, in 3 months I will arrive at the destination that is perfectly wavy hair. LOL. Then I very quickly found out the journey is gonna last my entire life, and I have just fully embraced it. So today I'm going to show you guys how I refresh my curly hair for not just 1, not just 2, not 3, not 4, oh no, for 5 days, because guess what? Refreshing curly hair has everything to do, obviously, with what you do on day 2, 3, 4, and 5, but more than anything, it has to do with what you do on day 1, on the wash day. There are so many little tips and tricks that you can do when styling your hair and washing it on day 1 to make it so much more manageable, which is why we're in the shower. I could stay in here for like 3 or 4 hours, but it's definitely time for me to get out. And here is the finished product, the day 1 hair, this cute little baby boinger right in the front that just, it's living its own life. Like honestly guys, if I ever go missing at any point in time, it is because this has eaten me. I actually feel as though I have nothing to do with it, but we have some nice wave definition, a few little curls. As you can see, my hair's like a combo platter of the two at this point, and it's almost dry. So I feel like this is a good place to start for this 5-day experiment. Oh, there she is. Oh, look at her. Just out here on the side, just doing her own thing. The day is over. I am so exhausted, but before I go to bed, in order to preserve my hair for tomorrow, day 2, I am going to pineapple it while I sleep. I'll either use this or a satin scrunchie. And here's how you do the pineapple. You flip your whole head upside down so that you see when you pull it up, it looks like a pineapple. All the hair is like all the way up to the front, almost touching my forehead. Take the ponytail holder, loop it around kind of loosely. I just do it twice. And then I take mine hair and I just kind of spin it around and tuck it in. And that's how I get the pineapple. And in the morning, when I get ready, you will actually be shocked by how good my hair looks. In fact, I think day 2 and day 3 hair are easily the best. Okay, so here we are on day 2 of this experiment. As you can see, I already have on makeup, but I have not done my hair yet. This morning, I woke up and immediately went out on a hike. So my hair is kind of like disheveled, but I'm just gonna take it down and show you guys what it looks like after a night of sleep. I mean, it could be worse. It has looked worse. And what I'm gonna do right now is just take a spray bottle of water and then one of my favorite curl refreshers. I love this one from We Dodd, but I also love this one from Not Your Mother's Curl Talk line. And then this We Dodd spray was actually such a huge game changer for me when I first started wearing my hair curly. And since today is day 2 and I know it looks kind of wrecked, to be honest. I think it might have just been like the fact that I'm a wreck right now, but I'm gonna spray my hair and wet it a bit, and then I'm gonna put some of this curl refresher in, and it's kind of amazing when you see how quickly the hair comes back to life. So I always keep a huge spray bottle of water. I'm just gonna kind of like spray it honestly everywhere, because since it is day 2, a lot of the product that was in my hair to begin with, you'll be surprised, will kind of like be reactivated, which I don't know if there's any science behind that or not, but I can just tell you from personal experience, And for my hair texture, which is more wavy, obviously, it really does work for me. All right, so it's pretty wet. I'm just gonna take some of this Not Your Mother's Curl Refreshing Foam, a bunch of it. I use a lot. And then I just kind of scrunch it back in. This is actually really, really weightless, by the way. And I usually kind of just take my fingers and insert it right at my hairline just to make sure I get a little around there. And I already know that some people out there are gonna be like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you touched your hair. Listen, if I've learned one thing on this curly hair journey, what works for you, and probably only works for you. Obviously, there's things we can all do that are similar, but it's just about like getting to know her, getting to know your hair, which, like, let's be real, on most days, am I even involved in what's going on here? Let me tell you, the answer is absolutely no. And I know I'm putting in a lot of product, but because it is so lightweight, even in my hair, which is super, super fine, never causes a problem. Just gonna kind of play with it a little bit, just have like a fun little tousled look. That took what, like maybe 2 minutes? And then I'm gonna add in a little bit of hair oil. I have a few different options. I have this all-in-one milk from Davines, and then I also have an Aussie hair oil that I'm totally obsessed with. So those are also 2 options for you guys. And honestly, I like both a lot. So let me let this dry, and then I'll show you the finished product on day 2. Oh, P.S. One more trick of the trade that I have learned from a ton of my favorite curly hair hairstylists is the magic and power of these clips. So what I have come to do is, as my hair is drying, when I let it air dry, I just kind of go in and I sweep it across and just do a little lift. For me, the most important thing that I'm always trying to achieve is volume. Like, I love a lot of volume. I think it's because I do have fine hair. I've always wanted like fuller hair, and thankfully when I do this, it really, really does work. All right, the hair is pretty much dry. It's still such a huge battle for me to not touch my hair, and I've been wearing my hair like this for over 1.5 years, and it is like struggle central for me to not just be touching my hair constantly. I don't know if I'm ever gonna get over that. So as you can see, it's like definitely got a little frizz, which doesn't really bother me that much, but I'm just gonna put a very, very, very tiny amount of this Aussie Miracle Moist, just a little bit, because like, obviously I'm layering a lot of products at this point, and I don't wanna like overdo it and just have my hair be like one large crunch roll. I'm just gonna like very lightly go over. See, I can't stop touching it. Oh my gosh, does anyone else get that? I can't stop touching my hair. This is my day 2 hair, and I feel like it looks like pretty decent. It looks pretty good to me. Day 2 hair. But now it's time for me to go out on date night. And by go out on date night, I mean put on my face mask, put some wine in like a coffee mug, and walk around the corner, because we live in LA and everything is closed. Good morning, you guys. It is day 3. As you can see, I'm masking it up because I have this huge zit on my face. My life is currently a mess. My bed is not made, but I have to get ready right now because we are shooting 2 episodes of the Overshare podcast that Lily and I do together, and I'm supposed to be ready in like 30 minutes for my Zoom shoot. So what I'm gonna do is actually hop in the shower with my hair just like this and not get my hair wet, but just let the moisture kind of reactivate the curls, which really, really helps for me. I know that some people try to stay away from moisture and water, but for my hair type, it really, really works. And then I think today I'm probably gonna do like a partially up style, which is gonna be helpful because again, my hair is like on day 3 and kind of starting to see a little wear and tear. I gotta freaking hurry up. Okay, just got out of the shower and I am running like super, super late. I'm supposed to be ready to shoot in 15 minutes. As you can see, the moisture from the shower did kind of like liven my hair back up. When I'm in the shower and I'm trying to like steam my hair, I actually wear it all down and I try not to let the water touch it. Some does, obviously, a little bit. So this is what it looks like when I got out of the shower. And when I got out of the shower and wanted to like tie it back while I was putting on some makeup, I used this, which is a scrunchie that's made out of a microfiber towel. My mom actually made this for me and I love it, but I think a few brands are carrying them. So I'm gonna link to everything that I'm using in the info section below. But this is really great because, as you guys know, I'm sure if you're watching this video, if you have curly or wavy hair, you should absolutely, under no circumstances, ever touch your hair with anything terry cloth, any towels whatsoever, unless they're microfiber, or you can use like an old t-shirt. This is really amazing because it holds my hair back, but without like getting the frizz situation going. So another fun thing that I have and that I've become super obsessed with for like days 3, 4, and 5 is this Bounce Curl hair and body perfume. This is actually a perfume specifically for your hair because, like, let's be real, sometimes it starts smelling like a little nasty and like a little ripe. Like, I know mine definitely does. It's got a really great, like, fresh, almost like fruity scent. And then I just go like so. And today, because your girl is in a major rush, and also because I have to wear headphones for my shoot, I am going to do one of my favorite little styles. My girl India Batson is probably the all-time queen of the half up, half down look. And if you guys are on a curly hair journey, you absolutely have to go over and follow her because she is like my guru. She is the person that I started following like 1.5 years ago, and she's become a friend of mine. Also have to give a major shout out to Penny Tovar. She is super helpful to me in this journey. I like to use the little hair elastics that are almost like the ones that you don't use long term, not like the big ones from Goody, because these are like less visible. They really match my hair color. I know I'm touching my hair a lot right now, forgive me, but I'm done. So this is what my hair is gonna look like on day 3. I'll check in with you guys a little bit later because as it completely dries just from the moisture in the shower, it's gonna become like, woohoo, like a clown wig, but cute, I hope. I'm genuinely cracking up right now because I wanted to give you guys an update of what my hair looked like when it was fully dry, but when I was shooting the podcast, my ponytail holder exploded, maybe just because of the sheer volume of what's going on here, and it just left me with this. Honestly, our conversation was pretty heated and pretty exciting, so maybe it's a good sign, but I swear it looked pretty cute earlier. All right, you guys, good morning. It is day 4. This is just where we're at today. So I just got back from working out, and this is my new, can you tell? This is my new face shield. I got up this morning, I went outside to work out. My hair is, I'm gonna take this off. My hair's looking incredibly sad today. I feel like all the hacks in the world might have trouble helping me today, and at this point, all I can really do is pray. I don't know what you call this, but I'm confident that I can bring this baby girl back to life. Okay, so I just got out of the shower. I did not intentionally wet my hair while I was in there, but as you can see, this cute little baby hair boinger got wet and it came back to life. But I have a feeling when I pull my scrunchie out from this pineapple, it's gonna be pretty bleak. So let's just rip the freaking Band-Aid and see what's going on here on day 4, you guys. Oh, wow. I'm ready. Let's go. This looks pretty bad. Like, let's be honest. All the waves, every curl, everything is totally stretched out. Like, I've said this so many times. I don't even think I'm involved in what's going on up here. Like, it truly has a mind all its own, and I'm just like the side piece at this point. What I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna go in with some water, but I'm not gonna add a bunch more products because I already have all my stylers on from day 1, and then I also used the refresher on day 2. So I don't really wanna like add a bunch more product because then it'll just start looking like kind of crunchy. So I'm gonna go in right now. I'm honestly just gonna pray that something good happens here because at this point only baby Jesus and all the angels in heaven can make a miracle on day 4 for me. Today the hack I'm gonna use is a little something I call the art of distraction. I'm gonna do a style with some accessories because accessories, I know that's how you actually say it. Accessories are an amazing way for people not to totally notice kind of how gnarly your hair looks and instead be like, ooh, something sparkly, something pretty, I like it. Today I'm also going to employ one of my favorite hacks for the curly hair person in your life, or you or whoever, pin curling. My hair takes curl so well, and this is where these clips yet again come in so handy. I'm going to show you guys how easy it is to pin curl. I typically use a little bit of leave-in conditioner. This one is from Pros. The reason I'm going to use this is because it's really light, and it's going to help kind of the curl stay in place. Spray a little bit on this piece. And I'm just gonna do a bunch of pieces in the front that I'll have down as a tendril. So I just kind of weave it through. Then I take the hair, just like this, and I curl it around my finger, not too tight or else your finger gets stuck in there. You're like, oh my gosh, my finger's stuck. Then you take the hair and you just slide it off, and it's kind of moist, so it should come off really easily. And then you take the clip and you weave it right through. And you want to kind of get it into your hair a little bit so that it stays. And then I just let this dry as I style the rest of my hair. So I'm going to do a few in the front in a place where like I know I want to have a tendril moment, and you do want to go in the direction of your curl pattern. That is something I would recommend. I do like to go in with a little bit of dry shampoo. I know there are so many on the market, but Living Proof, I don't care what anybody says, this is the best dry shampoo ever created. This one is more expensive. If you're looking for something that is a little less expensive, I recommend like Batiste. And then a lot of the favorite curly hair brands also carry dry shampoos. I think Aussie carries one that's really great. So I'm just gonna go in like about 6 inches away from the root. And this just also helps, like if you feel like your hair is kind of starting to like smell a little bit. This smells like heaven. Take your fingers, just the tips, and glow in like a little claw. And I'm gonna add a little bit more water. And I have these really pretty clips. I'll link to a bunch of these below. Amazon has the best deals ever. And put her in, and look how cute that looks. So I'm gonna do this other side, let these dry, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like. It's really that easy. So my pin curls were not quite dry, but because my hair holds curl so well, and this would literally be a boinger like all the way up to here, I took it out before it was fully dry so that it will be a little bit less intense, so that it will actually match more with the wave pattern that my hair has going on right now. So I'm gonna take this one out too. See, it looks so much better than it would if it was like this short, and then I would have to deal with pulling it down. And now I'm just gonna go in with a little bit of this Aussie Miracle Moist Intense Hydration Oil. Just a little bit. Like, you don't really need much of this because, oh my gosh, it smells so good, but it's pretty intense. And then I just wanna like kind of slightly get rid of some of the frizz. This is day 4 hair, and I think it's kind of cute, right? Don't you think so? Okay, I have to go. Okay, you guys, it is day 5 of this curly, wavy refreshment journey. And I know yesterday I said, like, I just felt like the only hack I could use was prayer, but honestly, today is like incredibly bleak. If I'm being real, if I wasn't already fully committed to this refreshment journey, I absolutely would have washed my hair today. I don't know if you can see it, but there's definitely like some flakiness happening, some product buildup happening on my scalp, which I just hate. I feel like it's so embarrassing. I'm always like nervous that someone's gonna see it and think I'm like a dirty birdie or something. I don't know if any of you guys relate, but that's always how I feel with product buildup, and I hate it. At any rate, I said I was gonna do 5 days, said I was gonna do a week, so here we are, I'm doing the damn thing. The hair halo is in full effect. My pineapple just decided to fall apart last night, so I'm gonna take my hair down. And I mean, here's where we are. And this hair that's pretty close to my face right now, does smell like garbage. I can definitely attest to that. So right now, I'm actually going to pull a wild card. Oh my gosh. Today, I'm actually gonna try something that I saw Mains by Mell try. She actually wets all of her hair and then uses a product that's first ingredient is water, which I think is something really important to point out. When you are refreshing your hair with water, you want to make sure that all the stylers, all the products you're using have water as the main ingredient, because water will activate them. Hashtag science. And here's the real wild card. She actually detangled her hair with a brush. I know. Some people in the curly wavy community are like, you absolutely never touch your hair with a brush or a comb. I usually don't. I guess you could probably tell right now. I mean, the rat tail danglers happening right here. I'm gonna wet my hair, I'm gonna put in some product, and then I'm gonna brush it and like honestly pray for me. I have no idea how this is gonna turn out, but I have high hopes. Okay, so the hair is totally wet. Honest opinion, what do you think about my hair after not washing it for 5 days? Let's get the husband's opinion because he has curly hair too.
I liked the tendrils.
You like the tendrils on day 4? Do you think
look
that—
at mine too, it's like—
yours is wild. Do you guys want me to do a curly routine with Chris? Hit the comments and let me know because I keep trying to talk him into it. Okay, well it's time to jump in to the example I talked about that Mains by Mell did. I have a lot of hope. I'm really hopeful that it's gonna work on my hair because, I mean, she's the total genius. I'm just gonna pull my hair about half up. I'm just gonna like lightly put the microfiber towel scrunchie around my hair so that it doesn't get frizzy with a normal one. And then here we go. I have some Not Your Mother's product and I'm just gonna use a very, very little bit because you already saw that I have buildup on my scalp. I can't wait to wash my hair. Also, if I wasn't washing my hair today, I would absolutely just do like a ponytail day or a bun or something because I feel like this is almost beyond repair, but let's see what we can do. Okay, so that's just a little teeny bit of product. I'm just gonna like work it through my hair and then, okay, here's the crazy thing. She then brushed her hair. I know this is a really weird brush, but it's the only one I have with me right now. I don't have my Demnon brush. That's normally what I would use. This, I think, is like a brush for a child, but the bristles are far enough apart that I feel like it'll be okay. So I'm just gonna start from the bottom. I never brush my hair. This is so weird, but we're gonna see if it works. Yeah, not really sure this is gonna work for me. But again, anything is a drastic improvement from what it looked like just a few minutes ago. All right, gonna try the same tactic. Oh my gosh. Just a little bit of product. And by the way, I'm absolutely sure I'm doing something wrong besides the brush. Okay. I'm actually loving the fact that it's not just a huge tangled blob. Look at these, they're kind of starting to come back to life. I'm gonna do a few pin curls here in the front and then just let it dry, take it out and like see where we're at. These are a little chunkier, a little bigger of curls. But again, guys, this is day 5, but I am curious to know, there we go. Quick question for you guys, although I have so many questions I would love to ask you. For the curly and wavy haired people out there, hit the comments, let me know what curl type you have and how often you wash your hair. Is it every other day, every 3 days, every 5 days? Because I do have a feeling that there's a lot of people out there who very typically only wash every 5 days. I would say 4 is probably average for me, but honestly, I'm not mad at it. Hopefully it gets a little bouncier, but I'll check back in with you when it's dry.
Pretty good.
Quick update, we're obviously in the car going somewhere and I took the pin curls out. They're right here. There's one on this side, one on this side, and one right here. And I think this worked. What do you think?
It looks amazing in my opinion.
You guys, this is day 5 hair. Look at those corals. That is a boinger if I've ever seen one. Boinging is my favorite sport.
I mean, look at, I'm boinging.
You've got some boingers too. You guys, he's gonna let me do his hair curly soon. It's happening.
She's been trying to force
I've been trying for
a week.
This is crazy. It actually looks like better on day 5 than on like day 2. Wow, what a 5 days that was, am I right? It just felt like the only thing appropriate was to end this video right where it started, in my shower, which excitingly I'm actually going to be redoing very, very soon, but that is another topic and another video. I just quickly wanted to wrap this up with a few takeaways. I think the key to refreshing your hair is incorporating a handful of different things, and honestly, that really comes down to you, your hair type, and what is going to work from you. Thankfully, there are so many curly queens on YouTube. I'm going to link to some of them in the info section here. They're all making videos that, hey, might work better for you, some of the tactics they're using to refresh. For me, what really works is a combination of water, steam, a refresher product like the one I use, pin curls, and the art of distraction, aka when your hair just looks so terrible, put in a cool clip, add a fun headband, get a rad hair scarf. Literally, there are so many things you can do to distract away from your hair or having a bad hair day, and I feel like I've tried all of them, and if that doesn't work, gosh, just throw on a hat or do the unthinkable and wash your freaking hair, which is what I just did. Yes, I used a little clarifying shampoo, and now I have a hair mask, and it is sitting pretty in my hair for the next 7 hours. Anyways, you guys, that does it for this video about refreshing my hair for 5 solid days. If you have any tips or tricks that I did not use, please hit the comment section and let me know. And also let me know what other curly haired videos you would like me to do next. And hey, please subscribe. Please join the party because I got a whole playlist of fun like this. Actually, I'm gonna put it on the screen right now. So just click somewhere to watch that. I love you guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.